Hi friends, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing a recent roll of film that I shot called Jelly by Dubblefilm. What Jelly is a 36 exposure ISO 200 color film with an added mix of color tones that produces a unique image quality. Results will vary depending on shooting conditions, but expect something truly surprising every time. So yeah, it retails for what is that, a euro? It's like 10 bucks. $13, 12. How much did I pay for it? Oh my god, this video is not going well. 13 euros or $14 for 36 exposures, which is a bit pricey in my opinion. For most of this roll of film, I took some photos of my friend Megan and I used a projector to sort of electrify the experience, I guess. So, my apologies if the effects aren't, the easiest to see, I guess. I do have a couple normal photos, but just so you know, that's what I went with this roll. Am I losing my voice? Oh god. Personally, I really like experimental films. I like light leaks and things of that nature. I like fogged film. I like things that are unique and different. And I like the unexpected. Personally, I like to get a surprise every time I get a rollback. I am a big fan of the Psychedelic Blues film series done by Dustin Adams, which is basically a film like this, but with slightly different colors, really. That being said, I was excited to give this roll a try. Particularly, I was most excited to getting results leaning towards what was shown on the packaging of the film. I loved the pastel look of the colors on the canister. I thought that looked very pretty and I was expecting, I guess, something more like that, but I didn't really get that. Basically, the film effects are much more prominent in the shadows of an image, so a lot of the effects in the pictures that I took were quite overpowering, and there's a lot of yellow and green in this film, which are two of my least favorite colors. I don't mind yellow, but I don't really like green that much. And so I think that's part of the reason why I also didn't like this film all that much. I mean, it was okay. I'm glad that I tried it out. I took a few pictures outside, and by a few I meant like 2. And as you can see, the effects are a lot less overpowering. They're still quite prominent, but not overbearing, So I think I would have more success if I maybe overexposed a roll or didn't do anything that had too much shadow. However, even still, I just don't see me shooting this again just because of the colors that you do get in it. Like I said, I don't like the yellow and the greens that much. I'm more of a cool colored person, I guess. I like blue. Blue is my favorite color. I like purples and I like pinks. Red. That's more of my thing. However, let's take a look at the photos that I did take. This was a picture I used my hand and I tried to get words to be shown on my palm, which it didn't get to be in focus, but I still think it looks cool. It looks like my hand is sort of floating there, which I think is interesting looking. This next one, I don't know if you can read the words that are in smoke, but it says "Welcome to the Revolution." What I was trying to do is I lit some incense and I was holding the incense in front of the projector so that the words would show in the smoke like that, and it was really hard to do it. I took a bunch of digital photos trying to figure out what the perfect shutter speed and aperture and all that crap, what would be best to get it so you could actually read what it was saying. And even digitally, it was very hard to do, so that's something I'm gonna have to try and revisit. But I still think it's turned out pretty cool. I mean, I know what it says just because I took the photo, but I feel like even if you don't know what it says, it still is pretty interesting looking. If this was shot on a different type of film, I don't think I would like it as much because I feel like the colors really just make it look more unique and out of the ordinary, I guess. This is one of my favorite pictures. I liked how overbearing the effect was on this one because it hides most of her face, which I think looks quite mysterious and whatnot, and I like how you can still see the shadow of her on the wall, and then some of the projector light. I think that adds a nice contrast. I like how there's one loose strain of hair on her shoulder here, right over the words. I think it looks quite delicate and nice. I really like this picture, one of my faves. See, this one, I have mixed feelings about the fogged effects. I think this picture would look nice if it didn't have the colors in it, like if it was just a dark background and then the rainbow light. However, I don't mind the effects either. I think both ways it looks pretty nice, in my opinion. This one I like a lot, mostly because, for one, the photo that I used in the projector was as you can see, like, the center was really bright and then it fades out, I guess. And then it's focused on her, who is the subject, obviously. But the fogging of the film seemed to wrap around the subject in a way. Like, you can see the yellow and the red on the left side, and then a little bit of red on the right side in both of the corners, and I think that balances it really nicely. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think of this film. I don't know. For the price point, I probably won't pick it up again. If I find it on sale or something, I might get it and try it again. But not one of my favorites by dubblefilm, which I've liked most of their other films, so there's bound to be one that you're not crazy about, you know what I mean? Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Peace out, Girl Scout.